Welcome back to Air Mediator Tarot. I'm your host, Deja. We're going to get started. I know it's been a while. I know you missed me. I miss y'all too. So like, share, subscribe to this content if you want to see more of it. Do not be afraid to give me a suggestion. You can send me a DM on Instagram, Tik Tok. You can email Daisbotanicals at gmail.com or airmediatororacle@gmail.com. So today's message is going to be for all signs. What do you need to know now? We're going to go with Earth Magic Oracle and Prism Oracle deck as well. Starting with Aries. It's Aries season. Okay. So with permission of Spirit, my Spirit family, Source, what information does Aries need to know? A little resistance. I know it's been a minute. Take a deep breath. Have you been holding your breath? Been holding your breath for something, Aries? Happy birthday season, by the way. Happy spring. Happy New Year. All of the above. With the highest protection and highest good of all involved, keep this circle covered, keep this space covered, keep the answers clear and concise and accurate for all who is watching, who's listening. This is a timeless message. If you are listening now or if you're listening later, you're listening right on time. Okay? All right. For Aries, Spirit, one card. What does Aries need to know right now? Thank you. Wind activation. What's activating currently? And what is this being supported by, Spirit? What is this activation? Ooh, that whole flew out. With internal caution and consciousness. So I'm hearing activation of a new level. That's why the energy could feel cautious internally, because sometimes you might not be used to venturing out, trying something new. Trying new things are scary. It's like certain powers that we all have being activated randomly and without warning. Transformations, changes, challenges, obstacles, or the way that we perceive these things, they can be viewed as an obstacle or a challenge. However, it's all a part of your divine path, your divine awakening, your activation of your internal guides, your intuition. And it can make you feel like it's precautious, but this is just for your inner expansion of consciousness, right? This is just a new level. It's nothing to be afraid of, Aries. It's something to step into. It's something to utilize. It's something to answer the call to, if you will. If you've been feeling like a lot of things in your life right now has been stuck and stagnant, it's because this is a buffer zone, a transformation zone. It could be like a limbo, if you will. It's the quiet before the storm. And the storm is the winds of changes. And the change is whatever you want it to be. Whatever life has been calling you, whatever your intuition has been screaming at you, it's for you to take heed. So it might not be time to take action just yet, because you're in the process of a transformation. You're in the process of new information being activated, of new guidance being bestowed onto you. And you would feel that in different new inklings. Being ready for change, being ready for something new, like a new cycle is starting, and you could feel antsy because you just want to go, go, go. And it's time for you to slow down, listen to Spirit, take heed to the call, take heed to what the guidance is showing you right now, and then being able to act when the time is right. And this is going to be kind of like a slower process, but once you're in the right mindset, you've listened to your intuition, you're connecting with your higher self and spirit, then you'll be able to actually act and move forward with whatever this activation is. Air signs could be significant as well. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Or this energy could be activated as far as your thought process, your mental stability, your communication, whether it's internal communication, since this is in a reverse, this is going to be internal, the way that I'm feeling it. So it's time for you not to listen to outside opinions, and it's time for you to go within. And I know that's hard because but fire is connected to spirit. So you're already inherently, like you be knowing, you might pretend like you don't. You might not want to, como se dice? Spanish could be significant. Learning a new language could be significant. And that could possibly be part of the message for you too. Being open to different perspectives, open to different cultures, open to different paths that's being activated for you or being shown to you. Or if there's something that you've always been interested in seeking, go ahead, take a class, take the course, travel, study abroad, anything like that that's going to expand your intuition, expand your perspective, expand your experience for this life, because it's on your path, because it's being activated, it's being shown to you. So nothing that's being shown to you for no reason, you know what I mean? But the only person that would know if this is for you or not is you. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what this journey is for you, because you're the one that's living it and I'm not living it. I'm just the messenger, So I really hope that makes sense. I hope that brings you some clarity. And I hope that you are open to whatever life is opening up for you. Okay? Don't close those doors, Aries. But yeah, that's what you need to know right now. Okay? You can book a reading, send me a message, and I will respond. Love you. Bye. Okay, Taurus, what do you need to know right now? Spirit, what messages does Taurus need to know right now? For their highest self and highest good and all involved. What message does Taurus need to hear right now? One card for me, please. Trust your intuition is what I'm hearing. One card for Taurus. The answers will come to you when the time is right. Dance, celebration, synergy. So this is creating balance within yourself. This is not being so serious, bringing out more of that playful energy for you, Taurus. What is this energy of celebration for Taurus being supported by? One card for Taurus. What is this energy being supported by? Frustration. For success. A lot of sacral chakra, solar chakra, because the yellow one is underneath here too. Hunger. So it's wanting to get to it. It's wanting to get to it, and that's why you need to move your body. You need to find comfort within yourself. Find comfort with dancing, even if nobody watching. Celebration that you hear you're alive another day. Even with your frustrations, it's not going unheard. The process that's building up right now is for you to be balanced, mind, body, spirit, emotionally, physically, financially, socially, all of the above, right? And this could also be just celebrating yourself, finding happiness in the mundane, finding happiness besides the frustration, because the sun is always going to come out. The other side of the rainbow is already here. Success is imminent. It's not going to miss you. This is creating the inner alignment with you and your assignment. So maybe it's time for you to balance those lower chakras, the root chakra, sacral, the solar. That way, when it reaches to your heart center, which is in the middle, everything else can connect. That communication can flow. Being more tapped into your intuition will not cause so much frustration. Maybe it's also trying to keep insanity, right? And that's continuing to do the same thing over and over again, expecting a different outcome. So maybe I heard Harlem shaking through the pressure. You know what I mean? Maybe it's like or whatever this goal is a square peg trying to fit into a circle, or vice versa. It's time to break out of your shell. Traveling could be significant. Something about Egypt or like ancient civilization, your lineage. All of these things could be important at this time, or something for you to be able to explore, because this might gives you more answers to your questions. You could be frustrated about a lot going on. There's just something that's it's time to take a new route. Because whatever this same story, different day that keeps playing out, it's just not sufficient. It's not working. And that could cause the frustration where you're just like, I can't celebrate and I can't be happy because there's some obstacle. But it's kind of like you're involved in choosing continuously the obstacle, right? And not to say, oh, it's your fault, but we are the creators of our co-creators. We're the captains of our own ship, alongside spirit and our family and our team. You know, you got to release whatever this is. Whatever's not working is throwing off your balance. But again, just know that you're in the process and it's going to be successful. So it's not going to be for no reason. Even if it's temporary discomfort. Do you want to continue to be dissatisfied? Unsatisfied with whatever this is? If it's like a person, if it's a job, if it's an environment, that's time for you to bounce. It's time for them to the left, okay? Whatever that is, because it's not bringing you fulfillment. If it's not bringing you in this energy of celebration, of happiness, of enthusiasm, and being free, then it's causing frustration. And these type of things are being brought to your attention more and more. It's the saxophone getting louder, darling. And it's time for you to step out of your comfort zone and do something different to get different results, okay? Traveling, like I said, could be very significant as well. And going back to your roots. Seashells could also be significant. So I really hope that this helps, because it's all about making sure you take the blinders off to be really happy, to be free, to feel like you're protected, you know, you're encouraged, you're successful. Your biggest enemy is you. Don't be a hater of yourself. You got 1,000 haters, you got 1,000 people and energies and whatevers that are up against you. Don't be another one that's added to them. If nobody else is advocating for you, you need to be advocating for yourself, and you need to be around the energies that are supporting this energy for you as well. If it's causing frustration, it's not for you. Period, point blank. How many years you going to deal with frustrating situations, people, places, and things, environments, mindsets, perceptions, beliefs? But just know that if you keep moving forward, you're going to be successful no matter what. It's in your cards. Literally. And remember, Spirit is not going to bring you through anything or bring you to something that they're not going to bring you through. So maybe it's time for you to tap more into your spirituality. Confirmation. Okay, I really hope that this message helps. I hope it resonates. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me in my DMs. If you want to book a reading, feel free to reach out to me as well. Until next time, love you. Bye. Hello, gems. Welcome back. It's going to be a message of what do you need to know right now? Spirit, one card for Geminis. What do they need to know right now? Getting a little resistance as well. What do they need to know right now, Spirit? Being open. Grounding. One card. What does Gemini need to know right now, Spirit? All right, Taurus can be significant as well. Let me see. Shaman, ancient healing wisdom. Okay, so you can have strong Taurus placements in your chart as well. What is supporting this energy? I pulled another card because I just wanted to make sure. Love. And ideation. So your ideas, loving your ideas. Okay, gems. This is basically about making sure that you follow your path as well and make sure it's heart-centered. Okay? Being able to celebrate through love, healing, and wisdom. So this is tapping into your roots too. This is tapping into the divine message that Spirit has been given to you for the longest time. What are you waiting for? You have so many ideas, and it's going to be effortless once they start flowing when you go. You can't expect for stuff to just be handed to you, so to speak, because it has been. You know, you live a very spiritually inclined life. Your intuition is one of the most underrated, in my opinions, because a lot of people, you know, astrologers and all this stuff, they talk about how the water signs are very spiritual, and even fire signs are very spiritual and tune into their intuition, but they forget the Mercurials and the air signs. You know what I mean? Yes, communication, but where's the communication coming from? It's coming from source. It's coming from your highest self. It's coming from your ancestors. You know, it's the water, it's emotions, it's coming through spirit. So maybe water exercises, being by bodies of water, going outside to nature more, traveling. Everybody needs to travel, okay? How would we know how big the world is and how small we perceive things, because that's all we know, if we never venture out? So whatever services you provide will be for a bigger audience, is what I'm getting. You're needed, Gemini. Your wisdom is needed. Your joy is needed. Your love is needed. Keep your heart centered. Keep your heart 3 stacks. Music could be significant. Watch what you listening to. Just pay attention to overall what you're consuming right now, and journal. Get to your ideas, because whether you are going to utilize them now or you're going to utilize them later, you have a gold mine, your mind that you are born with. Leverage it. Because if you're not in this energy, it's smothering. And this is stuff that, again, I'm not telling you anything new. You just have to go back to self. Go back to your roots. Go back to the messages that you get. Your ancestors can be significant at this time. Maybe if you work closely with your ancestors, give them an offering. Talk more to them. Just spend more time near bodies of water, because that's where you're going to get messages too. Birds can be significant at this time too. Again, a lot of spiritual communication, mental agility. Talk to your elders, you know, get those the family folklores and stories that they pass down from generation to generation. Maybe you're one of the family healers. Tap into that healing ability. Tap into your powers that you have, and stop doubting yourself. Stop doubting your abilities. Stop doubting your path. What's for you? What's for you is always for you. And you know that, you know? So if I need to be the person to wake you up, make you remember, here's the message for you. Okay? Get more into your body. Balance it out. If you have been overboard with just staying in the spiritual, remember to come down to your humanness. You know, you're a human being. So be. You don't always have to do. Okay? And that's something that's dealing with both of the twins. One twin wants one thing, the other twin wants the opposite, and then you feel tripolar. You know what I mean? So it's understandable, but you just have to breathe. You just have to breathe. You just have to allow spirit to move through you, and you have to do. You have to take action. But it has to be heart-centered, or it's not going to work. You're not going to do something that you feel obligated to do, so don't make it an obligation. But your self-improvement, your self-empowerment, your self-devotion, your self-love should trump all. And it shouldn't be an obligation to do better for yourself, to want better for yourself, to want to move. You don't need motivation. You are the motivation. The path is the motivation. You need discipline. You need discipline, and you need to be consistent. Okay, Geminis? So I really hope this message helps. I hope it resonates. Stay in alignment with your assignment, Geminis. Until next time, I love you. Bye. Hello, Cancers. This is what do you need to know right now? This can go for sun, moons, and risings as well. I don't think I said that on all the other ones. Spirit, what messages do Cancer need right now? One card, please. What do they need to know right now? One card. Maybe you're getting all sorts of messages, Cancer, all over the place, and you need the ground. One message, one card for Cancer, Spirit. What do they need to know right now? Thank you. Ceremony invocation. Followed up with rainbow blessings. What is this energy of ceremony invocation supported by, Spirit? One card for Cancers. Thank you, Spirit. Comfort. And abundance. Ooh, I love that for you. Blessings and abundance. Triple threat, Cancer. Pisces might be significant because I wanted to say Pisces. Okay. So you could be on a new venture. You can be initiated in spiritual practices. You can be initiated in a new job, on a new path, a new version of enlightenment, a higher power, a new level. But it's still comforting. It's abundant. So wherever you're going next, it's going to be a blessing. It's going to be abundant. It's going to be bringing you comfort. It's giving luxury. It's giving soft life, you know, for a sensitive soul. I'm getting something with the body. Whatever this is. So you could be into fashion. You could be into health and wellness. You could be pregnant with ideas, with creative energies, with a new life. It really just depends on what the situation resonates with you. But it's also doing more things that are comforting. And initiations is just not like, oh, you'll be initiated into a spiritual practice, or oh, you'll be initiated into a cult. Or you get initiated every day to everything. You know, you get initiated at work. You get initiated when you meet new people. You get initiated when you go on new adventures. You get initiated when you open new doors, when you go to a new restaurant. Like, this is not a woo-woo type thing. And I really hate that terminology, honestly, because it's spirituality. I feel like it's one of those gentrifications of magic, but that's a tangent. And maybe you could possibly be in the process of trying to figure it out yourself, figure out what you believe, figure out what you would like to follow, figure out what you would like to practice. But there is something, crystal healing could be significant. So this could be one of those things where one of your powers, one of your skills and your abilities that you were given, one of your gifts that was bestowed upon you is opening up to you, is being initiated to a higher level. You know, learning about different pantheons, learning about different spiritual systems, learning about primordial beings and ancient civilizations and ancient information. Okay? Rattlesnakes could be significant as well. You could be shedding skin. Out with the old, in with the new. This is a level up for you. You can really be tapping into your soul family. You can be meeting your tribe. And all of this could be familiar. All of it brings comfort. All of it brings love. You got all the cards, you know, that are showing about your heart center. So keeping your heart clear, keeping your heart centered within yourself, not drowning from all the outside energies and influences and environments and noise. Starting your own practice could be significant as well. whether it's like a business, a health wellness business, a spiritual business, a crystal healing business. Reiki healing could be significant. Dealing with your hands, creating something, like owning something with the wellness or something spiritual, like owning your own business that's healing, different healing arts. So I would suggest to continue researching, to continue studying whatever feels good to you. But also, you know, not limiting yourself to your comfort zone too, but just making sure that it feels good to you. If it doesn't feel good to you, it's not for you. Simple. And you know that. You listen to your intuition a lot, which is great, which is what you should do. And if you're not, don't be scared of it. And maybe that's part of your initiation at this time right now too, is to start tapping into your spirit, is to start tapping into your intuition, is to start trusting the divine and spirit for giving you certain hints, putting certain things on your heart to do, putting certain information in your path to pursue. Poetry could be significant. Spoken word could be significant. Journaling could be significant too at this time. Drums, so maybe an instrument of some sort. But being able to open up your artillery of tools to utilize to bring you closer to spirit and yourself, and what path that you want to go down, what role that you want to play in this lifetime. Burning incense could help you bring clarity as well, because incense can show you a lot. You can look into incense reading, you know, reading the smoke. If it's curly, if it's splotchy, if it's a straight line, if it's more visible, if it's more invisible, all these different things can show different signs of communication within incense smoke, aka spirit. You can dedicate the incense to whomever or whatever, and then you can kind of read the flow that way. Okay, Cancer, fruit also could be significant too. So getting more nutritionally dense foods in your body that can help you be clear with your intuition and to get those downloads and the codes and information that your spirit guides and spirit team is trying to give you. Okay, so I really hope that this resonates. I hope it makes sense to you. And if you need anything, you know where to find me. I love you, Cancer. Until next time, bye. Hey, Leos. We are back with another video. What do you need to know right now? Spirit, please give me one card for Leos, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is what you need to know and what is supporting that. For Leos. What do they need to know right now, Spirit? One card. All right, let's see. Dreamtime creation. What are you creating in volatility? Could be dealing with a relationship. What is this information? What is this dreamtime creation supported by? Spirit, what is this supported by? Faith. Ooh, and sweetness. You gotta let that volatility go. Don't be an erupting volcano. Somebody's pissing you off, let them go. You know, if you've already told somebody several times, no matter if it's a relationship, family ship, work ship, business deal, if you already told someone no, or a certain way that you like to do business, or you like to be handled in a relationship or anything of that nature, and they refuse and they continuously do the same things over and over again to piss you off, let them go. They're not being a sweet patootie to you, then they're not for you, you know? That was a side note. So creation energy, what are you creating? And it's faith-based. I love that for you. It's giving really good energy. It's giving good vibes. It's giving, this is what you can control. So focus on what you can control. Focus on what you're putting out to the world. Focus on what spirit is showing you to do, because you have all the faith in yourself and your creations. So create something. Turtles can be significant as well. Sea life can be significant. Bodies of water. Maybe you can go paint a picture by the water. Maybe you can go get inspiration from your surroundings. Music could be significant at this time. This is about giving to everyone else the pieces of you that, sorry about that, Leo. Looks like your reading got interrupted because of my storage space. So it could be another sign that max capacity. You gotta release something so that you can tap into this creative energy, out with the old, in with the new. And this is gonna be all based off of your faith, your spirit, your devotion to yourself and your path, your connection with spirit, your connection to the crown chakra. So getting those information downloads, getting those codes, those upgrades, the DNA updates, listening to your intuition, clearing out your third eye, clearing out the clutter, the clatter, the chatter, all of the above, clearing out all the chaos. So transmute that energy into your creativity. That's the biggest message, Leo, for right now. Transmute all the chaos that you've ever dealt with into some type of creative format, whether it's painting, drawing, writing, reading, speaking, public speaking. I heard PR could be significant. Managing, any type of art form. You know, there's 1,000 billion ways to showcase your creativity, to put your creative energies into some type of medium. So the sky is the limit. There's literally no such thing as limits. It's human capacity. It's what we believe in. It's the mental. And know that the mind is infinite. Creation is infinite. This world, our soul, spirit is infinite. So there is no obstacles. There is no blockages. It's just about overcoming those things and keep moving. So channel all of the negative energy, all the overwhelming, everything. Channel all your emotions and all your feelings into your creative endeavors. And I promise you, you'll feel so much better. Whether you share that artwork with other people or you keep it to yourself. But of course, you know, don't be stingy. There's somebody out there that needs that message. There's somebody out there that needs that artwork. There's somebody out there that needs what you provide and only you can provide. So be like the sunshine and shine, Leo. Pour into your creative endeavors. Something about, I don't know if the last video caught it, but sea life could be significant. Emphasis on sea life. I think that was like the second time. So I really hope that this helps. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you to chase after your goals and your dreams and your wishes, Leo. Until next time, I love you. Bye. Welcome back, Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is your message on what do you need to know right now, Virgo? What do you need to know right now? Spirit, what does Virgo need to know right now? Rain, purification. Ooh, this is a good time for that. Mountain strength. Okay, so you might have been through some trials and tribulations recently, Virgo, or something that looks negative, but it's kind of one of those things where energy is being cleared. Chaos could be seen as chaos, and it's actually some type of redirection of energy, purification. So maybe the rain is dampening, raining on your parade. Something is irritating you right now, Virgo. Speak up, like speak your mind. What is supporting this energy of purification for Virgo, Spirit? One card. What's supporting Virgo's purification energy right now? A reset. Ooh, success. Sadness. What's making you sad, Virgo? My condolences if you lost anybody recently as well. So purification, you know, in order for flowers to grow, rain is needed. It's necessary. It's dealing with, how do I want to say this? It's kind of like one, breathe, relax, release, de-stress, detoxify, release. Okay? Because the happiness and success is going to be there. This is a test of your strength and your willpower and your endurance right now. Okay? Some things are washing away. Storms only come so you can have a sunny day. Storms have a purpose too. Rain has a purpose. So the negative feelings, the negative emotions, the things that you would rather not deal with, those all have a purpose as well, Virgo. So you might be going through one of the downward spiral descension cycles on the way up to your ascension, right? Because everything is cyclical. So there's going to be some times where you feel up at the top. There's going to be some times where you're down below. So just know that all of these parts make you you. There is nothing that comes. I don't know what's going on today, but apparently my storage is full and these messages not wanting to, someone don't want you to hear this, okay? But what I was saying, that there's nothing that you have dealt with that's not for you to benefit off from. You know, turn that pain into power, turn that frustration into, I don't know, I was trying to think of another F word. Freedom, okay? You got to transmute those emotions. Allow the cycles to pass and come as they may. Know that you are doing what you need to do. You need to relax. You need to rest. You need to reset. Allow this reset to take place. Aries placements can be significant as well. It kind of reminds me of a business owner that I was co-workers with, and I did a reading for him, and he just so happened to be an Aries sun. This card, I remember to this day, it was like a few years ago, but I did a reading for him about his new business. He had just, you know, questions. And the way I like to do readings is I like to test my intuition and my strength too. If you have a question, and this is how I normally set up in readings, like in person, online, whatever. If you have a question, you can either ask the question or you can think the question, and my energy, my cards, spirit will pick it up for you without you even having to actually ask. Because I know sometimes, you know, you want to test the people that's doing these readings and all that stuff too. So there could be something significant about that. If you have a question about like your business, processing, procedures, your path, you can always reach out to someone else that's expertise in that field to be able to help enlighten you on your path. You know, we all are just sharpening each other, but you got to allow your time, yourself to release those energy. You have to allow the emotions to flow through you and figure out, do something different while it's raining. Go be cozy up, you know, go study something, go plan something, but also don't forget to breathe. Don't forget to just be a human being as well. Who else had that similar message? I think it was Gemini. So Mercury placements, you're probably getting a lot of, you know, extra intense emotions right now. We're dealing with Mercury retrogrades. We're dealing with Uranus and Gemini, which is another mercurial placement. Anything that's dealing with Mercury is going to be affecting both Gemini placements and Virgos, because that's your chart ruler. So maybe you even want to look more into the planet of Mercury and what that energy entails and be able to utilize that energy better. Be able to channel these energies better. That way, when you know better, you do better. But you need to allow yourself to... All right, Virgo. Finish off your messages, since this is the second time the recording got interrupted. But you need to allow yourself to be able to decompress, be able to rejuvenate, be able to just be, okay? I really hope that this message resonates. I hope it helps bring some clarity to whatever issues that you're dealing with, but this is the message of what you need to know right now. Okay, Virgo, until next time, love you, bye. Okay, Libra, sun, moon, and rising. This is going to be your what do you need to know right now message, and what's supporting that information from whatever the cards bring to your attention right now. For Libra, sun, moon, and rising, spirit, what messages do Libras need to know right now? One card for me, please. Doing a lot of reflecting. Dance celebration. Ooh. Okay, Libra, so Taurus and or Gemini placements can be significant. This is the third person or energies who have gotten this card. So I also put another card, just, you know, support the energy on top of that. What is it supporting this promise and celebration for Libras? Fear. And it was upside down, so internal fear. Movement, ebb and flow. So a lot of flow. This is what you got at the bottom of the deck here. Ebb and flow. And then you got movement. Movement is giving like 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands is about forward thinking, moving past the fear. Know the promise. New moon. So new moon energies can be significant. Maybe look into the lunar cycles, full moons, new moons, all the energy that they entail, the different things that you can do, ceremonies that you can do, energies that you can release, energies that you can incorporate during the time frame. It might be able to really help you through whatever cycles that you're going through right now. Celebrate. Confirmation, promise. It could be dealing with the relationship. So let's say that your internal fear is that you'll never be able to get into the relationship that you think is best for you, or you won't ever be able to be celebrated or anything like that. Make sure that you work through those fears. You work through those blockages, and that you know fear is only what the fuck is the thing? False information appearing real, or false energies appearing real, something like that. So don't let your mind and the fear get you caught up in past cycles, past relationships, thinking that nothing is going to get better for you, thinking that you can't move. You are air. So air is forever moving. Air is forever changing. You're also a cardinal sign. Cardinal signs are the initiators, the beginners, the starters. So don't beat yourself up if you don't finish something. Maybe you can shift that energy into doing stuff that starts stuff. You can start a company. Maybe you don't want to carry out the company. That's fine. Maybe you want to start a conversation. Maybe you don't end the conversation. That's okay. You know, everybody has their role to play. Everybody has their positions in this life that they play. And that's okay. So make sure that you're doing stuff from a happy space. Make sure that if you're promising yourself, make sure you follow through with that. It's all about self-trust. And that's why this internal fear maybe can block the good feelings, because you're being stagnant. You're being stuck in the past, stuck on repeat, stuck in a loop. So think of whether it's dealing with yourself or other people or internal thoughts. What is the blockages? What are you afraid of, Libra? Where did the fear come from? And how can you move forward out of that? Right? How can you learn from the fear that you hold within yourself? Is it a fear that you got from your parents? Is it a fear that you got from your siblings? Is it a fear that you got from that kid in 4th grade who told you ain't gonna be shit? Like, where is it coming from? And the reason why I'm asking all these questions, because these are good questions for you to piggyback off of. This is called shadow work. Okay? Outside can be significant. Sunsets, sunrises, water. Traveling as well. Just being free to be you, being creative. You are a creative, Libra. So are you creating? Have you been stagnant? Have you been worried about relationships so much? And it's not the fact that, okay, Libra is love crazy or boy crazy or girl crazy or whatever you like. Libra learns through relationships. That's why you are so heavily focused on relationships. You rule the 7th house. The 7th house is literally the house of partnerships, relationships of all kinds, business contracts, things of that nature, right? Start a business, consulting. Why not? You're good at people. You're good with working with people. You're good at reasoning with people, with human psychology, with learning about other people. Again, you learn a lot of your Okay, let me try to say this again. You learn a lot of your life lessons, tongue twister, through dealing with other people and partnerships. That's how you learn. It's like earn, sharpen, and earn. And Libras always want a best friend because that's your other half. You know what I mean? You rule the scale. So scale is 2. It's balancing it out and making sure that everything is harmonic. So are the things in your life right now causing you harmony or stress? Okay. Is that where the fear is coming from? Fear of not wanting to fail? Fear of not wanting to get that idea off the ground? You got to dig deep and ask the questions that's pertaining to the situation. Do that shadow work. Do that internal work. Figure out where the source is coming from, because it's all a lie. There's no such thing as failure. It's only feedback, right? Feedback is going to give you that information on knowing how to redirect, how to tweak this here, and this is going to work. Okay, if it didn't work the second time, that's fine. This is feedback that something else needs to be fixed, something else needs to be tweaked, and maybe it needs to go into a different direction. So are you answering your call as well? Think about these things, Libra. I really hope that this message resonates. I hope that it's helping. Until next time, Libra, okay? Love you, bye. Hey, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is going to be your reading on what do you need to know right now. Right before your reading, in the middle of doing my readings for right now for this message for everybody, I had to reset the energy. I had to spray. So something about purifying energies, resetting, refreshing, cleansing, removing negative energies, right? Breathe. What messages does Scorpio need to know? Give me one card. Ooh, wake up call, tsunami. What karma, DNA. So clearing out karma could be significant right now. And maybe that plays into that message of whole, like, clearing the energies, purifying literally everything that I deal with on a daily basis or during a reading. It's all significant. That's just the way that my spirit works. So any tangents that we go on, anything that I have to do to reset the energies, that all is significant. Okay, movement is significant. They're trying to get some energy moving in your life right now. What is stagnant? What? Maybe it's just clearing out some karma from your lineage, your DNA. You're getting upgrades, downloads, you're recalibrating. Peace, for inner peace through that pain. Okay, so you could be dealing with a painful cycle right now. You can be dealing with people, placing things that are tiring, bothersome. You just need a break. You need to get away. This is not like it's already hit its zenith. This is like a precursor. It's a harbinger, if you will. Something is trying to call your attention before it goes to the point of no return. So before you like blow up, feel impulsive, fuck this shit, it's time to dip. Whatever is causing chaos and the blockages of your inner peace, transmute that pain to peace. Literally, because at the bottom of the deck you got pain on here and then karma. So this is all dealing with maybe the root chakra. So stability. I'm trying to think. My mind just went blank. That could be significant. I don't know. I was getting like fight, flight, or freeze. So maybe there's just some stuff that's going on in your life that's really causing like chaos, and you ready to just dip. You want out. You don't want to deal with that shit anymore, and you don't have to, and that's okay. When you realize it, like, acceptance is a part of the process, you know. Astral projection and dreaming can be significant. Okay, so one of the scenarios I'm getting is like you had a dream about something that's alarming to you, that's disrupting your inner peace. And that can give you like some kind of painful realizations. You know, maybe you're also just reflecting over the past, reflecting over situations. Maybe it's old situations that are popping up to try to pull you back in, to bring you back to that space that you got out of, because you don't want nothing that's fucking with your inner peace. So anything that's fucking with your peace gotta go. And stand firm on that. 10 toes down behind that. Wake up call. It can be dealing with internal calls. I'm picking up a lot of family. So it could be dealing with relationships as well, but I'm really picking up like family, especially with this DNA karma card. So maybe you're dealing with other people's loose ends, and maybe this is the stuff that's trying to disrupt your peace. All right, scenario, family drama, family dynamics, and your part that you play in there. If you are a generational curse breaker or anything of that nature, and you are the change in the family, and you lead by example. A lot of people, including your family members, might be on the same page that they was 10 years ago. That's not your problem, unfortunately. You know, you can only control the controllables, which is you. You can only control your peace. And if anything is going to disrupt this peace, they got to go. Maybe you're leading life by example is possibly finally rubbing off on somebody else, and it's bringing a wake-up call to them. When you go to a room, you change the energy. And that's just because you're a magnetic personality. Everybody has to go through the underworld. That they have to do their shadow work. They have to go on those paths themselves. You've already dealt with some stuff. That's why you know what brings you your inner peace. And you can help be a light to guide others, but doesn't mean that others will possibly take that. Sometimes you can't tell somebody something. Sometimes they got to get information from somebody else or something else outside of y'all. And then they're waking up, they're coming to Jesus. And you were already telling them that 10 years ago. It is what it is. You know, turn that pain into passion, into peace. And allow bygones to be bygones. Don't hold on to that. Transmute that energy to something that's beneficial for you, Scorpio. This is a pretty deep reading. So maybe, again, dealing with foundation, stability. I'm trying to think what else is the root chakra. Look up root chakra and what blockages. Eat root vegetables, eat red fruits, surround yourself with the color red. Work through that. Maybe your Martian energy, because Mars rules Scorpio, is at play here. So maybe you can look into your birth chart and see what energies are actually playing out right now, so you can best guide that energy. You know what's up, so you don't have to worry about what is this, because you already are aware that, okay, the planetary alignment is showing that Mars is in, I don't know, your fifth house. Fifth house is a house of creativity. Maybe there's a wake-up call to your creativity that can bring you more inner peace. You know what I mean? Tie the strings where they may be at, pertaining to what the situation is pertaining to in your life. And I hope that this sheds some information. I don't get all tongue-tied. Who you got tongue-tied? Are you tongue-tied? Scorpio, don't be tongue-tied. But I hope that this sheds some light on whatever situation that you're dealing with. I hope that this resonates and is answering some kind of questions that you may have. You can always hit me up for a reading, hit my DMs. Until next time, I love you, Scorpio. Bye. Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome back for another reading. This is going to be what do you need to know right now, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What do you need to know right now, Scorpio? What is one card? Sagittarius, what do they need to know right now? One card, Spirit, for Sagittarius. What do you need to know right now? Grounding, tree, earth magic, fairies. So the fae could be trying to reach you. You could be reaching to them. Other spirits, other deities, other energies could be significant. Nature spirits can be significant at this time, and that's possibly why you've been called to ground right now. So you can ground those energies that's trying to come in. What energy is supporting this grounding? Balance. Ooh, I love that. And peace. Scorpio placements could be significant at this time as well. And it's kind of like one of those things where I like to study all different types of astrology. I've studied Mayan astrology, galactic astrology, Celtic astrology, Placidus, astrocartography, sidereal, Vedic, Western, all of them. And I love to utilize all the different systems. One thing that is that has a connection is Western astrology and sidereal or Vedic astrology. Sometimes you can be a Sagittarius sun, moon or rising in Western astrology, and then when you go to Vedic astrology or sidereal astrology, it's different houses, so it's set up differently. But point being that you can be a Scorpio sun, moon or rising in those other systems compared. So what I like to do, because I resonate with majority of those charts, you know, a lot of different aspects of astrology, is I like to kind of look into both of them, because sometimes your Sagittarius, you know, or your sun sign in this system might not resonate as much as the other one, or sometimes they both have a play in it. It just really depends on the information and what you take it for. So a little connection about Scorpio and Sagittarius. But yeah, this is for grounding, so you can find that balance. Find your balance. Taurus placements could be significant because Travis Scott is a Taurus placement. Music is definitely therapeutic and significant for you. So maybe cleaning out what type of music you listen to, Sagittarius. Checking out other different types of music that you've never even listened to before, even if you don't understand it. You are the sign of the guru. You're ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter is forever expanding. It's forever growing. And it's forever seeking knowledge. So maybe it's time for you to do something different, to get something different, Sag. And everybody needs a pep. But back to what I was saying, Sag, everybody needs a pep talk sometimes. Everybody needs a pick-me-up. You know, everybody needs to remember who they are and what they came here for, and to be in alignment with their assignment. I'm just a messenger. So it's time for you to get back outside, put your toes in the grass. It's time for you to tap into your inner child. What do they want to know? What do they want out of life? What do they want to do? What do they want to eat today? How do they want to dress today? Time to fill your own cup. Okay, self-love, self-care, pouring into yourself so that you can help continue being of service to other people as well as yourself. But you can't pour from an empty cup. Okay, so that's why it's really important right now for you to go ground right now. Go outside. I don't know if you like to hermit mode, but that's not your energy, Sag. Your energy is fire, it's spirit, it's motion, it's movement, okay? And so maybe that's one of the messages that the outside energies, nature spirits want to give you right now. Like, why are you not in your Jupiterian energy? Why are you not expanding? Why are you not seeking knowledge? Why are you not traveling? Don't put a lot of pressure on yourself, but just ask these questions, you know? What are you putting in the background? Are you putting your dreams on hold? For what? For who? For how? Like, you're the archer. You're the centaur. You are freedom embodiment, you know? So embody that freedom, Sag. And in between all these videos, I'm literally having to send them to my old phone, which the speaker doesn't work, so I can't use that for content, as I'm going back and forth. So once I put all these things together, hopefully it's going to sound smoother, but just know that the ending of these signs, somebody don't want y'all to get these messages, because all of this distraction, disruption, is ridiculous, okay? But there's always clarity within the chaos if you seek it. If you ask for it, you shall find it. Okay, Sagittarius, and all this is to continue to bring you peace inwardly and outwardly. Okay? So tune in, tap in, balance. What you seek, you shall find. Remember. Until next time, Sag, I hope this message really resonates. I hope it brought you some clarity. I love you. Bye. Hey, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This message is for you on what do you need to know right now, Capricorn. What do you need to know right now? Spirit, give me one card for Capricorn. What do they need to know right now? What do they need to know, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising? What do you need to know right now? Okay. We got Forest, breathe. So you need to relax. Vision quest, desert. So you might have been called on a spiritual journey to enlightenment for you. Breathe. Maybe you're dealing with a lot of heart chakra activations and opening. Follow with the crown chakra. So green, the color green could be significant right now. Forest could be significant right now. Grounding, Sagittarius energy could be significant right now. What is supporting Capricorn on Forest? Breath, frustration. Taurus could be significant as well. Anything else that's supporting them right now? Creativity, mystery. Vision quest and mystery goes hand in hand. Okay, and it could be an isolated quest because this is for you. This is for your enlightenment. This is for your attunement. And I pulled out another card because I just wanted to make sure, like, what else is supporting this energy for you. So it's like, turn that frustration into creativity. You might have some enlightenment moment, a eureka moment, some light bulb has turned on. And the mystery is to still be continued, right? By first breathing, coming to center, communing with yourself, communing with your breath. Breath work might be significant at this time as well. Opening up your heart chakra, cleansing your sacral chakra, cleansing your third eye and your crown chakra to be able to receive those downloads, okay? Breathe. Okay, I feel like this tightness in my chest, Capricorns, for y'all. So maybe you just been going hard. Like, you're a boss, you know, you own a business, you run a business, you're a manager, anything of that nature. That could be very stressful. So you need to work on things that help you de-stress, help you decompress, help you breathe. Virgo placements can be significant as well. And that's just all three of the earth signs for your reading, right? So just the earth element in general, going out, going touch nature, going on walks, going on hikes, being around other people that is adventurous in the same ways that you are. Maybe that's something to it as well. Your environment, the people that you're surrounding yourself with, the people that you call your friends. Maybe it's time for you to do more inventory on the people, places, and things that you're a part of, the groups, the cliques that you're a part of, you know, the professionalism that you're a part of. I don't know, is there another Mercury Gatorade going on? Because my word, okay, Capricorn, this is going to be my last take for the rest of your video. But basically, every time I get to this part, it cuts off. So, long story short, I had to change in my room, right? Because of distractions. So it might be significant for you to change up your environment and to gain some peace and some quiet, to relax, to go on this vision quest, to figure out the mystery that's unfolding, to allow these things to unfold in your life, you know, to whatever, you know, point that it's going to evolve. It's time for you to evolve, but you're not going to get anything new from doing the same things that you have done already. Okay. Sagittarius placements could be significant as well. It's time for you to decenter chaos. Decenter, just working hard, pushing forward. You need to listen to your body, listen to your mind, listen to your spirit. Go outside, ground, breathe, practice different modalities of peace, tranquility. A massage could be significant as well. Anything to help relax you, your body, your mind, so that everything can be in alignment and that you can tap into this creative energy. Okay, follow those ideas, follow your intuition, the twinkling that's on your path right now. Follow the signs that's being presented to you right now, and this frustration will slowly but surely disappear. Okay, Capricorn, so I hope that this message resonates. I hope that it gives you some type of answers that you're looking for, give you some type of clarity. Until next time, I love you. Bye. Aquarius, welcome back. This is going to be what you need to know right now. Sun, moon, and rising. What does Aquarius need to know, Spirit? Sun, moon, and rising. What do they need to know right now? Aquarius, one card. Thank you, Spirit. Crystals, focus, and passion, fire. Okay. What is supporting this energy of crystals and focus for Aquarius, Spirit? What energies are supporting? Just one card for Aquarius. One card right now. Two popped out. Okay, Spirit. Intuition, death. A lot of purple energy, abundance at the bottom. So following your passion is going to bring you those coins. Going to give you those fun yuns and that money yun. Okay, Aquarius. Stretching could be significant as well. Stretch your body. Stretch your mind. Okay, death to the old. Out with the old, in with the new. Death to old repetitive cycles. Death to things that does not enhance your intuition, does not help your focus, does not help you tap into the divine. Death to anything that people, places, and things, old cycles. This is shedding that skin. Cancer places could be significant as well. You're being called to something, dealing with your passion to bring in that abundance, but you need to focus first. Focus that energy, focus your intention, focus your beliefs, focus your being on whatever goal that you're trying to set and you're trying to accomplish right now. Okay, there's a lot of stuff that's in the toolbox that is you, that is your mind, that is your capabilities. You know, you have a lot of gifts, a lot of skills, a lot of blessings bestowed upon you. You are abundant and you are passionate. So they want you to follow that passion. Fire the fire that's lit within your belly. But you have to focus. Focus on the messages that Spirit is giving you, because all of this purple. So your crown chakra, you could be experiencing a lot of headaches, experiencing, you know, fighting back and forth with your mind. Like one part of your, it's like the old cycle is fighting with the new cycle, And it's the limitation. So death to limitations, death to anything that doesn't make you feel good, death to anything that does not cause you harmony, peace, that makes you feel abundance. You could be also dealing with death, you know, so I do my condolences if you have lost anyone. Virgo placements could be significant as well. Maybe you need to go on a tropical vacation. Water, trees could be significant. Look up pine trees. Pine trees could have a message for you as well. Pine cones. Okay, you have a trail of lights. That reminds me of Christmas. So December could be significant as well. Whether it's last December, this coming up December, 2 Decembers from now. Wintertime could be significant. But it is time for you to focus on what's important for you. Focus on your goals. Focus on the opportunities that are presenting themselves to you. Okay? Focus on your assignment. Focus helps you. So meditation. Meditation could be significant at this time. Breathing. There's 1,000 ways to meditate. You just got to find the right one that's for you. If it's not sitting crisscross applesauce and tuning in with quietness around, then that's not the meditation form for you. There's several other ones, you know. Taking a walk could be meditation. Sitting outside in nature and just zoning out, dissociating. That could be a form of meditation. Listening to music with your eyes closed and you feeling the vibrations and you feeling the harmony of the songs, you feeling every beat. All of that could be significant. Sagittarius placements could be significant for you as well. But it's time for you to focus on your creativity. Focus on what makes you passionate. Focus on what makes you feel abundant. Focus on how you feel. And let that be a barometer as to if this is going to be significant or insignificant. If this is going to be something that lights up your spirit or something that drowns out your spirit. Focus on what your body and your mind and spirit has been showing you right now. Okay? This is inner work, inner searching. I don't know. I also saw the Ouroboros, which is a snake that's eating itself. You can look up the significance of that. 0, infinity. Yeah, this is like an infinity, if you will. So your energy, your intuition is infinite. Your focus is infinite. You just got to fine tune it, channel it correctly for you to be able to get what you're seeking. Okay, Aquarius, I really hope this message resonates. I hope it brings some clarity and some comfort. Until next time, I love you. Bye. Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome back. This is going to be your what do you need to know message right now, okay? Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What do they need to know right now, Spirit? It's raining hard. Oh, wow, Pisces. After the storm and the rain comes sunshine, comes happiness, comes rainbows, comes hope, comes luck, Jupiter and Neptune. Okay. Tree grounding. Sagittarius energy could be significant. What other energies for Pisces, Spirit? That's the only thing they need to know right now. One more card. Submerged, iceberg, wake up call. Scorpio placements could be significant as well. So you can be feeling under pressure. You can be feeling under pressure, and that's why it's so significant and important for you to ground right now. There's a storm brewing right during your reading, Pisces. What does that mean? What's the supporting card for grounding and submerged energy for Pisces at this time, Spirit? What? Creativity. Who else got that card? Capricorn placements could be significant. Anything else supporting Pisces in this reading? Anything else supporting one card? Anything else? Consciousness. Fear, internal fear. Libra placements and Taurus placements could be significant as well because you got frustration. So feeling submerged, feeling like there's all this pressure on you to perform, to do all these things, work a 9 to 5, be this rigid person, do the things, capitalism, run, go, go. All of these things could be putting you in a damper. It could be making that storm start to brew. It could be making the ocean turn its tides. So it's time for you to look the fear in the face and to let them know that you are the boss. That Spirit is the boss, and that Spirit is going to carry you through everything. Okay, by grounding that energy, you won't feel so tied down. You won't feel so weighted down. You won't feel so much pressure. You won't feel depressed when you channel that energy creatively, right? And so feel fear, transmute that energy into creativity. That submerged energy, transmute that energy by grounding, going into nature, going outside, releasing that frustration, releasing the wake-up call, because the wake-up call is from spirit to you. Hello, you know where you need to be at, Pisces. Why are you not venturing out? Why are you not being who you need to be in this lifetime? Why are you not doing the things that fulfill you and that make you happy? It is because of fear that, you know, it'll put you in some type of instability. Fear that, you know, you would be submerged and succumb to the hard shit that life has hit you with, that you have gotten through. But think about it like that. You've gotten through it. What you go through, you grow through. You have grown. You are the elder of the zodiac, whether you young or not. That just means, in translation, you are very wise beyond your years. You're very well informed, okay? You hold the memory. It's like water. You are the elemental sign of water. You are the last elemental sign of water. So you hold the most out of all the signs because you hold the capacity of every sign before you, right? It's like the number 10. 10 incorporated every number before itself. And it goes back to the beginning, 1 and 0, binary. So you can look into binary coding. That could be significant. Technology can be significant. Water can be significant. You need some warmth in your life, okay? Get out of the ocean if it's weighing you down, if you feel like you're drowning. Go grounding. Ground that energy, okay? It really should be these two, like this. Because that's the old, this is the new. So you can be working on balancing out your masculine and your feminine energy within yourself. Knowing where to go, where to listen to. Listen to spirit, listen to yourself. You can only do this through grounding and healing yourself and through creativity. These energies heal this energy. It heals this energy of frustration, right? Because they could be playing out looking like these ways, and it's the whole time, it's just your spirit yearning for you to be creative. So it feels like you're submerged. It feels like you're between a rock and a hard place. It feels like you keep repeating the same cycles. You're continuing to be stagnant and frustrated. Continue to trip over your words, trip over yourself. But all you have to do is transmute that energy properly into creative endeavors, into nature. Ask spirit to take those burdens from you. Things of that nature. Utilize the skills that you have, baby. You already know what's up. I'm just reminding you, if you will. Nothing new is under the sun. It's just a new day. Okay? And that's just a new day in this time. So make the most of that. Get out of that stagnant, heavy, stuck energy. People, place, and things is causing all of those. You don't want any of that. Lean into this. Lean into spirit. Lean into your solar plexus. That hope, that ambition, the sun. Lean into that energy so that you can propel forward. Okay, utilize this Aries energy, which can kind of be your opposite, right? It's the baby versus the oldest child type deal. Utilize that energy, tap into your childhood self and your childhood joys, and use that energy as a catapult to back to you, the path that you want to be on, the journey that you want to take, okay? You could be dealing with the Fool's energy right now. So it's just something new. Out with the old, in with the new. But at first you have to allow these things to process. And you need to ground, breathe, be happy. Release those feelings. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy, Jill a dull girl. So go play, babes. Go play. Okay? Don't let this society and don't let the way that this world is programmed program you. Program it. Be your best self. Be your happiest self. Be your healthiest self. Okay? I hope this message resonates. I hope it brings you some type of clarity and reassurance that everything's going to be okay. Until next time, Pisces, I love y'all. Bye.